In this video, we are going to talk about something. Why is investing a bad thing? Okay, what is he talking about? He doesn't know what he's talking about. Hear me out for like, I don't know, 5 seconds. Investment could be something very, very good, but also it could be something very, very not good for you. We have all heard of this statement, rich people invest, but what we do not pay attention to is when do they invest? And to really explain this so that it makes more sense and bring more content to it, I'm going to talk about a book of Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I don't know, have you read the book? If not, I highly suggest to read it. In Rich Dad Poor Dad, he talks about the quadrant of cash flow. And in that quadrant, he explained the 4 levels when it comes to finances, right? When you are creating finances, you are creating wealth, you're making money and stuff like that. So the first one is you are an employee, right? That's where the 99% of the population is currently employee. And the second one is self-employed person. And the third one is business owner. And the last one is an investor. So he says employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor. The problem now is the majority of people, when they read the book or when they hear whatever YouTube or whatever they hear it, is that successful people invest. They want to jump from employee to investor. It doesn't work like that. Even Robert Kiyosaki himself, now he's an investor, but he did not start as an investor. He started as an employee, then became a self-employee, then business owner, and then employee. And there's a reason behind it. If you try to jump from employee to investor, 99% of the case is not gonna work, because the first thing is the best investment that you can make that is going to bring you a lot of dividends is on yourself. That's why this process is important, to go from employee to self-employed, because the growth that you have to experience, the skills that you have to develop from employee to self-employed, it's huge. And the skills that you have to develop from self-employed to business owner is also very huge. And I also hear many people out there say, oh, I have a business, my business is this, my business is that. You don't have a business, you have a job. If you cannot leave your business for like a year or 2 years and the business keep growing, then you have a job. It's just a high-paying job. Really key. If you cannot leave your business for a year or 2 and then it keeps growing without you, that means it's still a high-paying job. And then you have to figure out to make it a business. This is also something that many people, they have their business when they are working on it on themselves and they say, I have a business. You don't have a business, you have a high-paying job. This is also very key to understand. Where you want to get at is a business. You want to get to a point that it's a business. That's where you want to get at. That's why many people, when they then make the jump from employee to investor, most of the time it doesn't work, because we now live in a world where everything is going so fast. We have cryptocurrency, you can invest in stock like pretty easy. We have brokers. People think that because now everything is available, that it's easier, you can make money. But the reality is that people who have invested specifically in cryptocurrency and stuff like that, they have lost more money than those who have made money. Because you also have to understand that it's a one-sum game, meaning if you win, someone has to lose. Okay, so if you win, someone has to lose. So those who are winning is because the majority are losing. Because the majority don't understand the game, they are employee and they want to become investors, so they don't understand the game and therefore they lose. So that's why you have to invest first on yourself. You have to grow who you are, because by going the process, now you're going to understand what a business is, because you have had one. And when you understand how a business is, how a business works, you can then select and do your own research to find out, where can I invest my money? Because if you keep on investing based on emotion because someone hyped you on it and then you invest it, you are always going to lose your money. And this is what is happening more and more and more. What you need to develop is yourself, your skills, so that you understand the game, because without it, you're gonna lose it. And also, there are many studies that have been done. I was on an event and Mark, the speaker, he said that among those who have won the lottery, the majority, maybe like 97% they lose it. They want millions, but they end up spending all of it. Some of them were even worse than when they started. So they didn't just lose it, they also were in debt. 0% of them actually multiply the money, meaning it's not about the money, it's about who you become when you actually make the money. Because I've also seen a lot of documentaries where billionaires, all their money is taken away and they are given a challenge. Okay, within 90 days, create $1 million business, which they do. So it's not the money, but it's the person that you have to become during that process. But the problem is that many of us, we are lazy, we don't want to do it, we'd rather have someone do it. That's why we rather invest, because it's easy. You're gonna lose your money. You're gonna take all your savings from your job that you have been working for I don't know how many years. You're gonna go invest it and you're gonna lose it, because you are giving it to people who, one, don't really understand the game, or they don't care about you, they just want to make money. And that's pretty sad, to actually lose all your savings in something that you could have just invested in yourself, and with that you will have been able to make sound decisions, right? So that's the reason why investment could be a very, very bad thing for you. You really have to pay attention where you are at currently. If you're still an employee, become a self-employed first, and when you get there, become a business owner. When you become a business owner, so that you create enough cash flow, because this is the key of the game. The key of the game is cash flow. When you actually succeed in building a business, it gives you cash flow. And with cash flow, that's then how you invest. You use cash flow to invest. You don't use all your savings to invest in a project or in whatever is it that you're investing in. If you want to use a saving, invest in yourself. Build something that starts generating cash flow, and with the cash flow you can then invest in properties, in stock, in anything else, because you will then be able to understand the game, because it's just about the game. It's cash flow. It flows, money flows. Have to understand that. Super important. So this, like I said, is the reason why you should really be careful where you are investing your money. Your first money must be invested in yourself. It's gonna pay you big time. I can say that because I've seen that for myself. It has worked like incredibly well for myself. That's why I'm suggesting that. So that's it for today. If you're not subscribed yet, do it, and also share it with one person before they actually lose their money. See you. Bye.